Start from now on. Raise yourself from top, from zero. Let your old childhood go. And now treat yourself as that kid. Raise her like a princess. Hello girls, welcome back to my channel. This is Vivi. This week we're going to talk about how to deal with our traumatized childhood. I'm not going to be soft and gentle on you today, so please get prepared. For us who doesn't have a good, happy childhood, we often go through these phases. First, we claim that we already moved on, but we never want to talk about it. When someone bring it up, our tails will just not stop going down. We would feel sorry for ourselves, for that poor self, and feel so injustice, so unfair. The other type is now you are someone who can easily lose temper, especially if something lost control. You can just snap out to your friends, families very easily, and every time you blame it on you had a traumatized childhood, you would say that, I did this or I lashed out because when I was young, how my parents treat me and how my environment was and things like that. Every problem you have now, you blame it on your traumatized childhood. Or the worst is you didn't even realize that you are now not living the life you want and you dislike yourself because you had a traumatized childhood. Regardless of which step you are now, to really move on, to really have a life we want and to really be happy, the first thing you need to do is to face it directly, bravely. Start to recognize how you were treated back then and how you felt and how did it affect you now, your behavior, your personality. Just shadow all your behavior and reflect on it. And I know it will start to hurt. You are going to see all the unfair things you went through and you feel so injustice and you will feel so sorry and you might even resent the person who treated you that way in the situation. Why didn't they love you? Why did they treat you like that? Why did someone else, like your classmates, your friends, have a really nice childhood and loving parents? This is good. This is your first step. You start to feel heard and you start to know you went through all the things and you have the personality now because of those. And then what you should do is to make peace with it. We should understand this is not personal. Everyone went through a tough period in their life, maybe in their childhood, maybe in their future. We cannot understand what kind of life the other is living on, so don't envy others. The second is don't get it personal on people. Maybe you want to resent this person who didn't treat you well. But you should understand, actually, all the difficulties, challenges you went through are the universe who sent them to you. So the people, they're just a tool. If back then, these people treated you well, there will be some other thing and some other people happen to you, make you went through something tough and make you feel hurt. The universe are sending all these bad things to you, not to kill you, but to make you feel strong, to make you grow, to make you special, as the cliche always says. What doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. So let it go. Don't resent anyone. Don't get any negative energy in you. Yes, we did went through all this stuff. We did get hurt and wasn't loved. But it gave us so many things. I wasn't loved and I had a really tough childhood, but I learned so much from it. I become super sensitive. This is a good thing because I can feel people, care for people. And I am super resilient now because I was growing up really poor and I know what I want and I know how to improve myself and I don't want to just waste my life and time do nothing. Sometimes I see some kids who's really spoiled and I feel like I am lucky and I really appreciate it that I went through a tough childhood because childhood, that's only a short period. And now in the future, I'm going to have a wonderful life because I know what I want and I will not waste my life like they are. So focus on what the childhood, the toughness give you and stop complaining about the people who didn't treat you well. Don't get emotional. And also, you know that the past is the past. You cannot get back to time. So no matter how much you regret it, no matter how much you complained about it, you cannot change it. That's already a fact there, over there. So be subjective. See that fact as a fact. Okay, we were putting our attention on our past, right? And now you already let it go. You realize that this is the fact, this is the past, which you cannot change. And everything is set up by the universe to let you get your qualities now. And from now on, look in the future. Ask yourself, what do you want now? Which kind of person you want to be? Then start from now on. Raise yourself from top, from zero. Let your old childhood go. And now treat yourself as that kid. Raise her like a princess. Give her the education you wanted. Give her the love you wanted her to have. Then reframe her personality. Spoil her with the love. Let her know what's right, what's wrong. How would our life be today, tomorrow, or in the future? That didn't depend on our childhood. That depend on how we treat ourselves right now, right in this moment. You are yourself's parents now. You keep on holding the pattern, how people treat you, and you treat yourself the same way. You expect to be treated that way. The future you will be always the same as you are now because nothing has changed. You have still treat yourself the same way. You have still let others treat you the same way. And you still feel you are like a victim and you just feel sad about yourself, sorry about yourself. So if you wanted to change your future, if you wanted to change who you are now, treat yourself as you wanted to be treated. Start from really small things. Like next time when you meet some challenge, some problems, stop complaining, stop lashing out at people, stop trying to blame someone, blame something for the problem. Instead, be solution oriented. If I wanted to lash out at this person because I wanted he or she to love me better, to show me more attention, ask yourself, can you get the result when you lashing out or start to like being crazy about things? Then think which kind of behavior, which kind of talk I can engage in with this person to let him do things I want him to do, or you want to solve this problem. No matter how much you blame the other who made the mistake, this problem already happened. So focus on how do you solve that. Only when you look in the future, that is something you can control. If you lose your temper and you let your traumatized childhood get hold on you, and then afterwards you blame your childhood, you blame everything, every behavior of yours to your childhood, and you blame your parents for not giving you a good childhood. Tell me, what can it get you? Your life is your life. You are now a grown up. How to live your life is now your say, not others. Give yourself your own childhood. Start to grow and raise yourself now. It's pretty much my sharing with you guys this week. See you next week. Bye bye.